Hi, my name is Anya. This is my Luminosity Yoga channel. And today, this is a part of my Venus retrograde in Leo shorts. And this is for the full moon in Pisces. And even though the full moon in Pisces is not directly linked, well, it certainly does have a relationship to the Venus retrograde in Leo, because the new moon was a new moon in the sign of Leo, and hence the whole energy of Leo is still very prominent in this lunar cycle, even though we have already, the sun has already moved now into the sign of Virgo, and hence it is opposite Pisces moon. Yeah, so we have on the full moon a sun and moon opposition. And Virgo is an earth sign. It's a mutable earth sign. And it's representative of the high priestess energy, the harvest season, of the large intestine, of kind of discerning between what is useful for us, what is conducive for growth, and what we need to let go of. It's a discerning energy that helps us make decisions and hopefully release excess baggage. And when this energy is blocked, we may literally feel very blocked in our digestive system. So we have that opposite, the moon in the sign of Pisces, which is mutable water, which is related to the dreamscape, both illusions, fantasies, and dreams. And since the moon in Pisces is conjunct Saturn in Pisces, Saturn gives us the ability to structure, to actually create structures for the things that we actually envision or dream. So it might be a very fruitful time for dreaming, even though at the same time it might also bring up things from the past maybe in our kind of unconscious that are related to old trauma, or could be related to old trauma, and we have an opportunity to transform these by giving them like a new, let's say like a bad dream, a new ending. This is an idea that doesn't exactly come from me, but was brought up by Gemini Brett in the Astrology Hub Inner Circle. And I really like that idea, and I'd like to give that to you as something that you can play with on this full moon to really transform. Let's say you have like a recurring memory or recurring dream, and how can you actually like change the ending of that? And you could paint that, you could actually move that, like dance it, you could just think it or write it and really transform an old story that way. So I find that's a very beautiful to work with that. And in the short yoga practice today, let's start by lying down. And I invite you to use props if you like them and have them. So just lie down on your back in a comfortable position in Shavasana. And we want to bring heaven and earth together. So let's just start by lying down and just feeling the body on the surface that you're lying down on. The floor, your mat, could be a blanket, anything that supports you. And just allow your breath to move naturally in and out, becoming aware of where your body touches the ground and how it touches the ground. And just scanning the body from the bottoms of your feet, starting with your feet, really sensing those, feeling yourself inside of your feet. And then we move up the calves, back of your legs, your knees and your thighs. And just sensing your buttocks, releasing any tension here, any holding in the muscles. Letting go of the lower back, the middle and the upper back. And at any point, you can just sigh or release tension with your exhale, relaxing the shoulders and space between the shoulders, your upper arms, elbows, your forearms, your wrists, and both of your hands, all the fingers. And again, just exhale as you release the neck, the back of your head, your jaw, and the crown of your head eventually. Place your hands onto the center of your chest, the Anahata chakra, your heart center, and just feel your breathing here. And on your inhale, just allow yourself to receive breath coming out of the earth. Receive the breath coming from the lower end of your spine, from your tailbone or your perineum, and just moving up the spine into your heart space. And then releasing again on your exhale. And we do that a few more times. Allow yourself to receive the inhale, moving up from the tailbone to the center of your heart. And then on your exhale, release stress, tension, energies of others, whatever you don't need right now, to arrive here. One more time. And then receive the next inhale. Let it move up all the way to the crown of the head. And then exhaling through the crown of your head. And inhaling through the crown to the center of your chest. Allowing yourself to receive the inhale and then exhaling in that direction through the crown of your head, releasing stress, tension, energies of others. Again, a few more deep in and exhales, receiving from the crown, releasing through the crown. Two more times. And the next inhale, we breathe in through the crown and the perineum, or let's say the tailbone, to the center of your chest, inhaling from both heaven and earth. And let these energies meet in the center of your chest and then exhale through the center of your heart. And again, inhaling from both heaven and earth. Exhaling through your heart center. And 5 more like that. Deep inhale. And on your exhale again, just releasing and really letting go of anything that might have come loose, any debris in your heart. A few more times. And then let's set an intention for this full moon. to release anything that prevents us from really giving full expression to our creativity and to our heart energy, to the magnetic field, anything that prevents us from really living our creative selves, our co-creative selves, and our sovereignty in our co-creation, to release that. So just bring that into the body with your breathing, or choose your own intention. And then release the arms, and let's rub the feet together. Feet are related to Pisces. And we're going to work again with connecting the feet, the heart, the crown, heaven and earth with our heart. So let's just move, place the feet hip width distance, and make sure you have space for your arms behind you. So on the inhale, we roll up the lower, middle, upper back, and bring the arms with us behind us. And we start slowly. And then on the exhale, we move the arms back down at the same time as we move the vertebrae right back down. And we do that 7 times, and you can come up a little higher each time. If you can, keep your knees aligned with your hips and your heels, so everything about the same distance. So being accurate is a strength of Virgo, but an accuracy that benefits your health and your vitality. Yeah, so this is very much about healthy routines for the body, and not just being pedantic for the sake of it. It's something that really brings more balance to your system. 3 more times. And the next time we go down, we actually bring the knees up, we flex the feet and just bring them into the chest. And then we place the feet back on the ground. Exhale. And then inhale, bring the arms behind us. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale, lifting the knees, flexing the feet into the chest. And exhale, placing your feet down. And a few more times. Keeping your head centered and really enjoying the breath. Really feeling the vertebra, the connection to the ground through your feet. And as we have this mutable energy on the full moon, it's nice to keep emotion. At the same time, doing it at a slow pace that really goes along with both Pisces and Virgo. They like to take their time and not rush things. Go with the flow. And then place the feet onto the ground, and we're going to spread out on the mat. So make sure your feet are on the mat. And again, we're going to flex the feet. And we're going to bring the arms very close to us. Really push the elbows down, and then really push the forearms down with a little bit of tension. And we just come up and breathe here. And direct the breath again from the feet up to the heart center. And then exhaling down. And relax, just sense for a moment. Place your hands on your hips, just move your hips from side to side, just giving the whole body a bit of motion. Very good. And now we're going to move the head a little bit. So we're going to, again, flex the feet. And we're going to come a variation of fish pose. So it's a Pisces, since it's a Pisces full moon, we want to work with that fish posture. And you can come up as little or as much as you can. So we're going to push the elbows down. And then we're going to we're going to open in the heart. So we slide onto the back of our head and then we're going to move back down. So be very gentle. So it could also be just minimal exhale. So just really push the lower arms down, keep your head centered, and you can just, as much as you can, open the upper back, but without forcing. So if yours is very small, that's just fine. It can be minute. And again. And then on your exhale, blow out through your mouth. Three more times. Inhaling through the crown to the heart center. Exhaling through the mouth. Two more times. And again, just release. Place your hands on your hips. Just give the body a good shaking. And just take a moment to feel in Shavasana. And then just place your feet on the ground. Roll over to your favorite side. And just come into sitting to finish off. Just placing your hands on your knees. Palms facing down this time to help us ground. Sensing your breath. Feel free to sit on a pillow, on a bolster. Again, just connecting the parts of the body that touch the ground, just sensing that. And then again, we just feel our inhale from the tailbone or the perineum, receiving it to the center of our heart. Exhaling back down. Once again, inhaling into the center of our heart from the tailbone. Releasing on the exhale. Inhaling, receiving the inhale from the ground all the way up to the crown. Exhaling through the crown. Receiving breath from the crown towards the heart center. And then exhaling up again, letting everything evaporate, dissipate. You don't need anything in the head. 2 more times, inhaling from the crown to the heart center. And then on the next inhale, we inhale both from both ends of the spine, from heaven and earth to the center of your heart. Place your hands into the center of your chest. And then exhale, think about what it is that you wish to create. And maybe you can even think of that new ending for your story. So taking a deep inhale, remembering maybe an old story, something that has come up that is uncomfortable. And then exhaling, really sensing into that new way, that new story, that new ending that you can give to that memory. Bring the hands together in front of a heart into Namaste, Anjali Mudra. Bow your head to your heart and then just giving gratitude to something in your life that fills your heart, that gives you joy. And then let's dedicate the fruits of our practice, the energy that we have created. Let's share that with all beings, without one exception. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today for this short practice. Please like, subscribe, comment, share the videos with others. That allows my channel to get more visibility and helps me spread my ideas with other people. And I really look forward to connecting with you again soon as Venus comes out of her retrograde on the 4th of September. So do stay tuned and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye for now.